Hello, this is Hope Rosky with Business, Arts, Events, and more cool stuff. And I'm here with Jeff Widmann. We were talking about restaurants, and we said that we would bring back to you, some places that actually have some music. And you had said Bobby Salazar's.
Bobby Salazar's?
Yes.
Bobby Salazar's can get very wild, though.
Really? Like, how wild is wild?
I believe Bobby himself employs a Fresno police officer car in front of the place on Thursdays and Fridays, Saturdays, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we were talking about if you want a little bit more mellow, then you go to Goldstein's.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
talk a little bit about the vibe there.
Very mellow. It's I would say it's still nevertheless a younger crowd.
Okay.
College kids a lot. But they do a lot of shows that are like 90s and 80s.
Oh, so
redos.
let's like people like us. So like we could actually go with our
Right.
college age
Yes,
kids,
yes.
and they'd enjoy it. We'd enjoy it.
Indeed.
We'd all enjoy it together. Okay.
But they do announce those. I mean, it's not like every weekend or something. So you'd have to look at their webpage and see what the clubs are. But they'll say
Right.
who they represent.
And I think that's great. So, if you're interested in like coming down to the Tower District, yes. So you can have some music. You can, really kind of amp it up. Now, we were talking about if you want some really cool, unique drinks, and that's Howlin' Wolf, correct?
Indeed. Yes,
Okay.
very nice. Very eclectic inside.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting crowd. Mostly younger people, but
Well,
we can still fit in.
I have to say that some of my friends, you know who you are again, frequent there, and they love it. And I think they love the fact that it is eclectic and that the drinks are very unique. It's not, if you're going to have like a martini, it's not going to be a basic martini. It's going to have a little bit more flair to what you're used to. And some people like to have that type of presentation with their beverage and the taste that goes with it, and I think that's something wonderful. One of the other things too, we were talking about.
Veni Vidi Vici's has venues too.
Yes, and that's what you were saying on the patio,
yes.
and that
on the weekends.
and that's one of the things that I think is really important is like that outdoor dining. Some of the outdoor dining in the Tower District is like on Olive, but the neat thing about Veni Vidi Vici is that they do have that very intimate patio with the lights and everything, and that I believe, to me, it makes it more of an intimate type of setting, and
Indeed.
especially if you have like a guitarist out there, or maybe a couple people playing, it just kind of brings that essence of warmth and romance.
There you go.
Yes. Well, hey, maybe sometime in my lifetime, but
Hopefully myself.
may I digress? Okay.
Yes.
So we were talking about some of the other restaurants down here, like Livingstone's as well.
Livingstone's has been around for a long time. They recently remodeled because they had a fire a couple of years ago. I mean, it's fairly good food. I wouldn't get all excited about it, but it's good food. But I do enjoy the more ethnic things in the tower.
Okay. Give me some examples.
Bonsai.
Oh, yes.
Which they have a wonderful sushi. Bonsai is actually owned by the same people that have Lincoln's, a couple doors down in the same thing. Same people. Very nice. And they have a bar. They have the bar in the center, and then the tables surrounding the bar.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes. But they do it very well. It's a nice little place.
Right, and some people, when they come for beverages, some people don't want to drink alcohol. So some people may like to go to Teasers, which I love Teasers. I think Teasers offers an outstanding selection, especially if you want a warm tea, and even in the summer if you want that cold tea, they always offer an amazing variety. Have you ever had the experience?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. I was trying to think of something new. We're getting ready to have a barbecue place right at the corner of Palm and Olive. I don't think it's quite open yet, but we'll see. It was in the old Chinese place.
Well, and the reason why I think it's important that we do talk about this is because Porch Fest is coming up on the 29th of April.
Yes.
So this gives people enough time to maybe do their homework and research, okay, now where would I want to, if I'm down in the Tower District, where would I want to stop? Where would I want to eat or grab something? Now, the hours are somewhat different, but if you have a sweet tooth, Frosted Cakery.
Oh, well then.
I mean,
Yes.
what more can I say? I mean, the most decadent cupcakes ever, and cakes. I mean, and it's great. And sometimes, if you're not ordering and you need to just do a grab and go, they sometimes have things in the case as well. But they're one of a kind, special and unique. Have you
Yes.
ever had an opportunity
Oh, yes.
to indulge?
Yes. And I've bought a few birthday cakes there myself.
Ditto.
Yes. They tell me, it's like being in the military. They will tell you an hour before, oh, by the way, such and such birthday.
Yeah.
We need a cake. I'm like, they leave it to me.
Well, one of the things that I must say, and I want to give it to Roger Rocca's, and I tell you what, going to me, and I think I'm going to just wrap it up with them
Sure.
because, the Pisanos, I mean, people who are just a class act, and they have to make it through this pandemic the way they did, and how they're still continuing to grow strong, is pretty amazing. And when you go in for the dinner portion of it, I find the service to be wonderful. If there's ever an issue, they're on it. And people sometimes will say, well, I'm going to a dinner theater and I know the food's not going to be great. But I tell you what, I think Roger Rocca's does an outstanding job with making the food top notch. And between the food and the show, they do not disappoint.
Excellent. I have to confess, I've never been to Roger Rocca's. I know. I'll correct that in the next couple
What
months.
do we need to do about this?
I don't.
There's some great shows that are coming up. So, again, you need to go online, take a look, and see what's
Yes.
going on with Roger Rocca's.
Yes.
But basically, folks, if you're looking for a place to come down Tower District, and if you're close to the Tower District, I will tell you one of my favorite restaurants is Grill a Quesadilla. You talk about reasonable
yeah.
and great bang for the buck. Oh my goodness, right by Fresno High School. And next door, when you get that sweet tooth, made right there.
Oh my God, ampersand. Yes.
Hello.
Busy in the middle of wintertime.
Yeah,
Yes.
the only place that is, right?
Yes. It's freezing out there, but people want ice cream.
But people love it and they want it and they enjoy it. So, hey, folks, you know what? I know it's cold outside today, but if you're looking for a place to go grab some food, check out the Tower District. They have some great stuff. Jeff, it was so great talking with you
Thank
about
you.
the Tower District and what
Thank
it
you.
has to offer. And folks, we will be back at 4 o'clock with the wedding show. We'll look forward to seeing you then. Thank you and make it a great day. And please stay dry.